Welcome everybody to the next great and wonderful installment of my blog. Here is the 4 Diamond edition, because we're currently staying in a hotel that is far too upmarket for what we should be. This hotel, which is the... how do I pronounce it?
Lowe's Madison.
The Lowe's Madison in Washington, D.C. It's a wonderful 4 Diamond hotel. It is an amazing place. There are king-size beds. However, as Leah quite rightly pointed out, there's also no breakfast, no fridge, no cooking implements, no nothing except for the minibar, where a bottle of Fiji water will cost you $7. $7, ladies and gentlemen. I'm quite rightly so. Oh, and using the minibar fridge that they have, even just to store cold things in it, will cost you money.
Well, the only reason it will cost you money is because once you take something out, you get charged for it.
There is. Even if you don't actually touch it, if you put it back in, it still costs you money. Crazy. This is just a crazy system. Lots of sensors in the fridge. Sensors in a fridge. Just thought we'd give you a bit of a catch-up on the last couple of days. When last we left you, Luke and I were headed to a football game. We went to the football game. Guess what? It sucked.
First game of the preseason.
First game of the preseason. So Luke and I this is my fault. I thought, hey, first game of the season, Hall of Fame game. Surely they'd actually make an effort. Turns out I was wrong. They not only did they not make an effort, but the poor couple that we sat next to had the unfortunate problem of barracking for the wrong team. So therefore we barracked for the wrong team. Well, actually we barracked for the wrong team because there was an Australian kicker who... Punter. They call them punters, don't they? Who unfortunately got scrapped halfway through the game. He was doing well. Unfortunately, the quarterback for the Steelers, whose name was Jones, the surname of Jones, was really shit. A guy named Jesse James, who couldn't catch a ball to save his life, and a really shit defensive team, and unfortunately our boy Snow's replacement, who unfortunately kicked the ball high and not long. Thus, when they caught it and then basically got within 1 yard of their touchdown on a return, it was kind of heartbreaking. Kind of a heartbreaking game to watch. Yeah, and the unfortunate point is that the couple that were sitting next to us were very nice. Alex and I think her name was Marcia. Remember, Luke?
Hmm?
The woman's name who was sitting next to us. The loud woman. Very loud. Very squealy. Very big football fan of the Pittsburgh Steelers, who fought the Minnesota Vikings. Minnesota, apparently, according to them, is just a part of Canada. That's why the Vikings sucked. Even though the Vikings won. It was pretty odd. Minnesota isn't a part of Canada. We found out later. Well, I found out later. I really thought they were being serious too. It's like the drop bear thing. P.S. Drop bears. When you tell people, they believe you. It's great. We love it. Go drop bears. And we'd also like to thank the internet for those photos, because whoever doctored up the photos of drop bears with the blood and the gore and the marvelous. We show people. It freaks them out. So that sucked. On the other hand, we then saw a... that was kind of made up for it. The Shakespeare was really good, so that did make it up for it. But what really made up for it, actually, was we found a gaming store in a small town that was gorgeous. Good layout, really awesome place to visit. Had some really cool ideas, which they've passed on to me. Yeah, this place was astounding and amazing, and I took lots of photos because it really was that cool. And Luke agreed with me, which kind of means that it's not just a one-sided thing, which is kind of amazing. Meanwhile, the girls have been in Chicago. Apparently, the Ren Fair, Leah bought me a lance. So I will now have a lance that they've cut to pieces so that it will fit in the bag, and they're hoping that it will be able to be returned to us when we get back. My wife is crazy. I was going with a joke that was told on How I Met Your Mother, and my wife bought me a Lads. Should learn to keep my mouth shut. Really and truly. So we're here in DC at the moment. It is hot. It is humid. It's disgusting, to put it bluntly. We're a bit burned. We've got some photos. I know Megan's putting up some photos on Facebook. If you're friends with her, you can see lots of cool photos, including actual photos of Megan, which is a plus, because Megan doesn't usually take photos. Let's see. Aerospace Museum was kind of cool. It was good to walk through there. We've got photos in front of the wall, photos from the White House, photos of the Treasury building, because that was kind of cool too, looking as well. But lots of the aerospace. Today, I had a day off. I went to the Spy Museum. That was cool. I went to the National Geographic Museum, which had an expose on archaeology. That was pointless, because, you know what? After all my degree and everything else, I don't need to know about the basics of archaeology. I already know that. Did a course. But for other people, it's good. What other interesting things was there? Oh, found an entire rack, a nice display rack of Arizona drinks. Made me think of Josh. Not that Josh would watch this, because this is just not cool enough. But still, made me think of Josh. I'll push that picture up later, because it's kind of cool. Everybody else went to see the Discovery. I think that's a Smithsonian thing.
Yeah.
By the way, it's late. It's like almost midnight. So it'll be day for the rest of you people in the fine land of Australia. Luke's in bed. I'm keeping him awake by doing this. Which he probably is slowly starting to hate me for, and may kill me in my sleep. But for you fans out there, I'm doing it for you. That's right. I do it for you. What else? So, coming up, we will be out of communication for the next few days. Tomorrow we're doing stuff, which is some more DC stuff, and then we're going to LARPs. So Luke and Megan are heading to Night Realms, which is north of New York, I'm told. And Leah and I are headed to another LARP, of which the name escapes me completely.
Shards? Or
Shards of Macedon? I think that's what it's called.
I just keep hearing that being referred to as
Shards. Yeah, right. So that's what we're going to. I have no idea what I'm expecting. I don't even know if I'm playing or NPCing, but I'm looking forward to it, because LARPing is LARPing, and LARPing is good to see some other people do some work. As in other. What I mean to say by that is that it's good to see other people, other ways of doing things. Also, the ways of people playing stuff as well. Sorry about this red stuff in the corner here. My pad has this unfortunate problem that it is sliding in its holder, so I'm still trying to work out how to move it so that I can get a bit more clarity, but this should be fine for this blog. At least for this one. I'll fix it by the next one. Also, just to let you know, we are actually still working on Shin and Asahino while we're traveling. The game looks to be really good. If you haven't booked, and people who are thinking of booking, who are actually watching this, do so. And if you don't think, or you think, oh, LARPing, wasn't that for me? Well, book anyway. You never know. I mean, I've brought my parents and my brothers and sisters, well, not my sister, but my brothers, the rest of our collective family, and they really enjoyed themselves. And if it wasn't in birthday season, which is unfortunate because it isn't like smack dab in the bit of a birthday season, we'd be, like my mum's birthday, we'd be like on the money. But we're not, and it's a bit sad. So they're not going to be coming, unfortunately, because, as I said, they've got like mum's 60th and stuff, so it's a bit hard for them. But you should come. It's going to be a fantastic weekend. Lots of tragedy, violence, diplomacy, games, bit of everything, really. It'll be freeform and then some linear stuff, so it'll be for those in the know. I'm being good. I thought of some snarky things to say then, but I'm not going to be snarky. Luke is Thankfully, my conscience, Luke is a good conscience. He helps to remind me that, we are better people. In fact, I just wanted to a bit of a thank you to Luke while we've got a moment of, we've managed to not die while in Cleveland. And there were spooky houses and terrifying things and people driving on the wrong side of the road, yes. The right side of the road is the wrong side of the road, Americans. Just straight up. Wrong side of the road. Sucks. You people need to just change everything.
Yeah.
Pounds, distance, measuring. Come to the metric. It will do you better in the long run. Possibly also get rid of ones. Get rid of twos. In terms of coins.
They don't have ones and twos in coins. Not dollars. Well,
The brown coins.
Oh, the 1 cent piece.
Yes,
penny.
get rid of that crap. I don't care about paying 97 cents, Luke, or 37 cents. Just say we're paying $1. I'll just on the money. Well, not even 95 cents. Just fine. Because change has ruined my wallet. It's frayed at the edges. It is looking really haggard. To my mother-in-law, thank you for the purchase of this wallet years ago while she was on one of her first cruises that she went on. It's the first time I've used it, and it's fraying and dying. It's ruined my wallet completely. I'm blaming the coins. It could just be the wallet. But thank you. The gift is actually warm. It is appreciated.
The change in his wallet.
I don't understand. Why are you laughing, Luke?
Because you're blaming the change for the change in your wallet.
Yes, and? Why would I not blame the change for the change in the wallet? Oh, wait, I see what I did there. Okay, alright. Let's laugh that up then, shall we? That's good. That's good. That's good. I should be blaming myself for creating change that I've put into the wallet. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. If I could edit this, and I'm willing to sit through it again, but it's midnight. I don't really care that much. I upload this so that people can hopefully see it tomorrow. I upload some pictures as well, hopefully, assuming they load. I showed you the Humvee. By the way, that was just possibly the coolest thing about the entire game thing. The souvenirs were shit. We almost couldn't take our bags in. We had people there with actual with signs saying you can park on my lawn for $20. They don't actually have parking at this stupid event. In fact, the stadium is small. It's a country stadium. This is actually a dumb place to hold this event. But no, the Hall of Fame is there, and instead of actually playing regular games there, nothing else gets played there, apparently. Except for these exhibition matches, which happen once or twice a year. So, it sucks. On the plus side, alright, I almost missed telling this, Luke. If you want to go to a restaurant while you're here in America, the Tilted Kilt. Luke and I recommend the Tilted Kilt. It was just, we were wandering around Canton, we had some time to kill, I did a little shopping, got a couple of nice things. But when you're hungry and you're seeing crap, and there is a lot of crap here, lots of fast food crap, and a whole lot of other shit that's just around. It's nice to be able to just wander into a bar that just happens to be standing there, called the Tilted Kilt, and get served a fat-ass burger, as they called it. Even though I had it on flatbread, because I'm tired of sugary buns, but and just served by really polite girls. On the other hand, the table next to us, look, be honest, these girls wear tartan skirts and white tied shirts, so they are trying to appeal to a male audience. I'm not gonna sugarcoat that. On the other hand, having the 11-year-old, well, pre-puberty boy, with his mother, his grandmother, and I'm going with an aunt, or maybe an older sister, and having the grandmother say, "So boy, what did you like more? This, Hooters, or another, I'm assuming, jug-heavy establishment?" And the boy going, well, you know what? These girls don't show enough tit. Kind of, blows my brain. Who takes a child into a restaurant for this purpose? I don't know. I'd like to say it's just America. I'd like to say it's just a backwater in Cleveland. But, no, I just think these people are crazy. One last thing is to answer a question for Louise. Louise, I've shaved the beard off because of 3 reasons. 1, I had the beard because I was playing Daikoku. Daikoku has a very nice beard. Very nice goatee thing action. And while I must admit I do look pretty dapper in it, it was for the costume. Number 2, no matter how dapper you may look, I find it itches the crap out of my face. So I spent a lot of my time stroking my beard, literally to try to get that irritated itch out of my off my chin. People thought I was being sagely, but no. Literally just because it itches. And 3, so for the month I had that, my wife wouldn't kiss me. Now, I love my wife, and I love affection from my wife, and quite frankly, I'd rather have affection from my wife than an ass-kicking looking beard. Hence, it had to go. Which is why this stubbly bitch will be gone tomorrow, and the world will be a better place. Just saying. P.S. Ronda Rousey for Captain Marvel. Just saying. Hashtag that shit. That shit should just go everywhere. In fact, Ronda Rousey for whatever the fuck she wants. Because if she doesn't get what she wants, she's going to kick your ass. And my ass. And Luke's ass. And probably everybody's ass, including Floyd Mayweather. And we hope she does. Luke, do you have any fine points to say? No, I'm not swiveling the camera to Luke like I normally would, because he is literally lying in bed, and he's in the bed mode, so we're not going to disturb the ambiance of Luke in bed mode. So, Luke, do you have any...
Not really, no.
Not really, no sage advice?
No.
Nothing you'd like to tell the folks at home?
No.
No?
No.
No, you've already had laughter at me, I suppose.
Yep.
So you've had your fill.
Yep.
We'll be home in a week and a bit. 2 weeks? 2 weeks? What's today's date? Okay. Dates and myself, gone. 13th, okay, so...
We have half a month to go.
13 days, 2 weeks.
Ooh, we're back on the 29th. We end up back in Melbourne on the 29th.
We're back on the 29th. Just
16 days. 16
days, apparently. Allegedly. Well, we spent a couple of those on a plane, so it's a bit odd. So to everybody out there, look, I hope it's going well. Especially at Good Games Melbourne. If you don't shop at Good Games Melbourne, shop at Good Games Melbourne, because I say so. I work there when I'm there. But still, you should go there and everyone should shop there, because it's the best store I know of. At least in Melbourne. Now I can say I've been to a better store. I can improve. We can improve. And we will improve. Because we're a good store. We are. Alright. So I hope everyone's looking out for each other. And looking forward to seeing everybody. If you've got any questions, post them. Because that way I can answer them, hopefully. Yeah. Alright. So, take care and we will see you when we see you.